Hello everyone and welcome to the RNG University. So today we're going to play a Grixis deck. So it was the old Grixis Vampire deck that I kind of tuned a little bit more. I follow more of the current meta shift, and so there's a bunch of different weird things in it. So I cut out some of the Graveyard Trespasser, which according to net decking, it's not a good idea. I always thought it's a fantastic idea because it asks for a 2-for-1, but instead, because we don't have Meat Hook Massacre, we want to have a lot of early game removal. So instead, we have now 2 Cut Down, 2 Voltic Surge, 4 Infernal Grasp, 4, and still 4 Bloodtide Harvester. Those are all kind of removal cards. And then we only have 3 Make Disappear and 2 Underdog. Counter spells are pretty good. Be able to, blitz out and get card draw is also pretty good. 2 Reckoner Bankbuster, just for additional card draw. 2 Soul Transfer, 4 Fable of the Mirror Breaker, and 4 Corpse Appraiser. So you can see here, there's no Liliana, right? There's not really a heavy Planeswalker kind of style. This is more of a tempo or a board advantage type of deck. And then we top off at 2 drop Shieldred, 2 Shieldred, that's 4 drop, and 4 5-drop Invoke Despair to kind of win the game, get card draw, all of those good stuff. And then the land base, this land base is kind of all over the place. We got Island, Otawara, 3 Swamps, a Takenuma, a Mountain, a Sokazin, those are our basic mana. Then we have 4 Shipwreck Marsh, 1 Shivan Reef, 1 Stormcarved Coast, 4 Haunted Ridge, 1 Sulphurous Spring, 4 Xander Lounge, and then 2 Zeratora. I think I can cut out one of the Zeratora. Before, I only had 1 Sulphurous Spring. Now I've cracked another one, so I have 2. I don't have a third one, so that's why I have a Zeratora. That's the only reason why it's there. You don't need it. It's technically just another Sulphurous Spring. Okay, and we don't need that much blue in the deck. The blue is only for Make Disappear and for a little bit of Corpse Appraiser. So there's not that much blue source. Island, Otawara, we got Shipwreck Marsh, Shivan Reef, Stormpower Coast. That's really much it. We'll get a lot more black because obviously we need the black for Invoke Despair. Alright, so that's the style of the deck. Hopeful is good. Gotta be a little bit careful about the Corpse Appraiser. Exiling creatures is necessary, but we also don't want to exile all of our creatures such that the Takenuma doesn't get anything out. Gotta be a little bit careful about that, but Corpse Appraiser is basically how we get a lot of card advantage. Right? Exile a card from a graveyard, a creature card from a graveyard, and we get top 3. Extremely useful. Let's try it out and see how it works. Okay, we gotta go to the young vampire and let's do the do. I cannot wait for Brothers War. It's gonna be a fun format. Just in the beginning, kind of figure out what to play. It's very fun. We have 2 lands. We do go second, so I'm gonna keep, even though it's a pretty risky keep. Hopefully we draw a land or something to play. We're gonna play our Zeratora's Playground. Bloodtide Harvester. Alright. We do not draw a land, so that means we're gonna play a tap land, and we'll surge it next turn. We'll surge it on his turn. We don't need to do it that fast, although we're probably just gonna lose this game if we don't draw anything. Submit 0. Oh, there we go. No draws. So, should I play the Underdog? It doesn't do anything. I can hold up, Make Disappear. It might do something. I'm gonna do that. Alright, our opponent is Rakdos, and we are not getting lands. 25 lands in the deck. Not getting lands is the dumbest way we might lose this game. Our opponent's not missing land drop though, so good for them. We got our 3rd land, slowly but surely. And now our opponent's really thinking about playing their Shieldred. They're just gonna invoke on us, honestly. There's that blood token, getting card advantage out. Good thing we didn't play of our Underdog, we just died. So you gotta invoke. There it is. Another invoke for you. Alright, we get our next land out. I guess Bloodtide Harvester is good eating for Corpse Appraiser. I might have I should have held the land. I got a little bit excited there. Alright, so I get red, black, and blue. Alright, actually I can just play that and hold up my Voltic Surge. There is a thought about whether or not to play Fable, but Fable would just eat an Invoke, and I'm not really going to get anywhere with that. So, let's take out his Harvester. That way we can make sure we get our next land. Yeah, right? We're going to need a land. Pitching Invoke hurts, but we're going to need that land for our Invoke. I see black, 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 black. Yeah, we could Invoke. They're going to Invoke us. Okay. Bound to happen. Our opponent has back-to-back Invoke, and we have our Invoke number 1. I don't even know if Invoking right now does much. It might be better just to play a Fable. Invoking taps ourselves out, and playing a Fable is better. I don't like how double-clicking plays the card. They have an Appraiser. They're going to exile our Underdog. Yeah, I guess nothing we can do about that. There goes the dog. Alright, they have an Underdog. Shieldred. Alright, well, we gotta grasp that. Good thing we left our lands open. Okay, so now I don't need a Voltic Surge. It doesn't kill anything. And we can't. We could technically play Harvester later on. It doesn't work too well, huh? In the later stages of the game, yeah, it doesn't work too well. Obviously, it works a little bit better than having another land, but it is what it is, you know? Alright, and for our Invoke, Blitz an Underdog? Okay. Makes sense. Get a card draw on. That's a pretty good ability. But here is an even better one. Haunted Rage, Corpse of Rage. Counterspell? No counterspell, but we'll take out your Underdog. Okay, we get our next Invoke. Line up the Invokes. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 mana. Our opponent has... that's fine. I was going to say, our opponent is also Grixis. I just noticed the blue. They might have a counterspell to take out our Invoke, but we have a Grass to take out their... No, that's fine. We have a Grass to take out their Shieldred, which is more important. We're just basically mirror matching. Mirror matching with our opponent having way better draw early game. But that just means that we might have a better draw later game. Yeah, 2 Invoke has already came out. Soul Transfer for Shieldred, okay. Player Shieldred. Player Shieldred, okay. He has a blue, so there might be a counter spell, right? I'm still going to Infernal Grasp. Oh, okay. Let's use better Grasper. Okay. Can I blitz the Underdog? I don't have enough mana for that. But I can go in for damage. Okay, and then I'll play a Mountain, right? Because I want to be able to play my Corpse Appraiser without paying life. And I'll exile his Shieldred. GG. Alright, I can't believe we won that game. We didn't draw lands for the first, like, 4 turns. Felt like. But hey, I guess I'm just a better player, right? I'm so good at Magic. They don't stand a chance. So let's keep going. There's a reason why this Grixis, you know, control, kind of mid-rangey control deck is so high in the meta. Because of that kind of style of play where, as long as you know what you're doing, it's fairly strong. You just gotta learn how to tempo all your cards, right? When to play the Fable, when to play the counterspells, when to play the Underdog. It's all very important. This is a good keep. We got 4 lands. We got a Bloodtide Harvester. We got a Soul Transfer. I'm gonna keep. Probably gonna play the Xander Lounge first. I don't think early game I'm gonna think about cycling this for lands. So, or for cycling this for card draw. Kumano. Alright. So it's gonna be a very aggro game. Even though it's a very aggro game, I think it's very important for us to play our Harvester on turn 2. And if he has removal, he has removal. You know, we need it. You just gotta. You just gotta. All we gotta do is wait for Shieldred and that's game. No, that's gonna hurt a bit. We can take a lot of damage here. And our Fable will be able to do stuff. Whereas in Soul Transfer, can remove 2 damage on the board. And we're just going to be playing behind if we have 2 damage on the board, right? So, we can remove 2 damage on the board anyways. Should we do that? Can he attack with 3 creatures? That's kind of annoying, but... I guess I'm going to need to do it. Save myself some damage. Alright, I guess I'll take those damage. I need that extra 1. I need that extra 1 mana for my Invoke Despair to clear his old board. Depending on whether or not he kills this though. If he kills the Shaman, I might have to do something else. Voldaren Epicure, very good card. Against me right now. Drawing's not very good. Oh, and then he has Squeeze. Alright, this is going to be very annoying. If he escapes it, I might need it. To make this appear is kind of slow. So let me pitch those. For a Shieldred or something to, you know, gain life with. No blocks. No blocks, Invoke. Sack creature? Now you gotta sack an enchantment. You sack wrong. You should just let me draw 2 cards. A lot of people don't know how to go around Invoke. You always want to sack your enchantment creature first, so that they don't have, you know, direct kill on that. It's a little scary, but not as bad as you think. We can cut that down. We can also in front of grasp that. Both ways kind of work. But cutting this down right now is good. Whenever you have a cut down target, you should probably use it. And I need the mana, sort of. Getting scary. Getting to the point where I need some life. I hope he plays it like a, you know, Raiju or something. I'm not sure how I can get rid of Squeeze. Okay, well, if he's gonna play it, then have to remove it. It's not like I have a blocker. Down to 4. Island, and then the Haunted Ridge. None of these are that helpful, but at least I can try to invoke him. It's gonna take a lot of damage out of him. Make this appear. That means this attack is worth it. Okay, so I'm probably not dead. I don't know. If he has to play with fire, I would just die. But is our opponent a top deck king? Otherwise, invoke the Sparrow Kill. Cemetery Gatekeeper. First Striker, huh? Alright, so when it enters the graveyard, whenever a player plays a land card or casts a spell, if it shares a card type with the exile card, Cemetery Gatekeeper does 2 damage. So, I think it's fine. I'm just gonna regular counter. He can pay the 2, but if he exiles a sorcery, this is an instant. Or I can just make him sack it, I'll take the 2, go down to 2, and kill him. What would he exile? We got instant, sorceries, and land. What did he exile? A creature? I'm not sure if that's correct. But anyways. This is why Invoke Despair is so good. Feel the despair. And goodbye. Good game. I forgot to say hi to him because he's mono red. I mean, I'm not despairing against mono red players, because at least the game ends fast. I just hate mono blue. I feel like when you play mono red, you're just accepting the fact that you have to get lucky. And the only reason why people play mono red is probably because they're pressed for time. They want to finish quests, or they don't have the wild cards to make real decks. But then why are you playing Magic? Honestly, I don't understand the thought process behind playing mono red, because why are you playing Magic? Hey, to each his own, right? Everyone has different ideas. Maybe the fun part for them is just you get to kill your opponent really quickly with these burn spells. That's fair. Just not my cup of tea. I like, even for aggro decks, I like to have some thought process put in as to, you know, what is the better play? What is the right choice? I had to mulligan that hand because all I had was counter spells. This time, what should I put back? Underdog? That's kind of weird. Probably the Invoke, but Invoke is so good. Shieldred? I only have 2 Shieldred in the deck, and Shieldred is kind of the win con for most scenarios. Gotta put something back. Probably the Invoke. Everything else is leagues better. The only questionable one is Tenacious Underdog, and even that's kind of like a card draw engine on its own. I need lands though. This is gonna be another one of those games where I only have 2 lands. Quirion Beastcaller. Alright, Quirion, no fun to me. Can't play any of our spells now because of that. Gotta kill the Quirion. What do you play? He's gotta play a creature now. Kumano. This is whenever you play a creature spell. Alright, Kumano. Don't care about that. Does he have a creature spell at all? There's a Firebrand. No Firebrands. Get out of here, dude. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Might have to pitch my Bank Buster. A bit slow against this kind of deck. Definitely pitching the Underdog. Very slow against that kind of deck. Well, can't block now. Not that I was gonna. Oh, I might have blocked the 1-1, to be fair. Yeah, pitch. Okay. This is kind of weird, though. I mean, I will play Shieldred here, or I can attack and then play Invoke. Invoke will probably get me killed. Right? Will Shieldred get me killed? If he can kill Shieldred, I'll probably die. I have to attack here because the Firebrand... Actually, no. I don't need to attack. It's a potential blocker, and if the Firebrand attacks, he has to make a decision on how to kill, or which one can't block if he pumps the Firebrand. Maybe. I'm not really sure. Our opponent really just overwhelmed us early game, and we did not draw enough of our cut down and Multic Surge and things like that. Everything here is kind of scary. I hope he doesn't attack. Just give me 1 turn. If he gives me 1 turn, it's basically over. Basically? Actually, I don't have enough swamps, huh? 2 swamps here. I can't even invoke. So no, it's not over. But if he attacks me, I would just die. Alana and Elena. Well, I'm gonna die anyways. Looks like this ain't gonna do well. Alright, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If I block this, it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I go down to 1. As if it's still a thing. This rat hard is just what killed me because I didn't get any removals. Yeah. That's GG. Yeah, come on, let me first the arrow here. Let me at least concede in peace. Alright, so we got overran in that game. Opponent had a good start, we did not have a good start. These things happen. Also, opponent played it. I mean, I wouldn't say he played it well. It's not that he didn't play it not well, but he kind of just played with the cards he dealt, right? I don't think he had any card left in his hand. Did we play that wrong, though? Was there a way to get out of that? I'm not really quite sure. I only had one kill spell, and I had to use it on the Carrion Ranger, or everything gets blown out of control. This is what I was talking about in terms of, without Meat Hook, you gotta make sure you clear the board early. Okay, so the first card I'm going to play is the Sulfurious Spring. Not the Shipwreck. Because I might need to cut down something turn 1. It might be important. There it is. There also is a reason for playing the Swamp first. But with playing the Swamp first, I might draw a card that I need to play that's blue and red. Not that I have it. I might. Time to the Fable. Alright, we got black, 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 which means if I can keep the Shaman, the Invoke will come off next turn. Of course I can't keep the Shaman. What am I thinking? Voldarian Epicure, okay. We're just placing against mono red. I really wish I was playing the whatchamacallit deck. Okay. I want to hold this land because I need a land drop. So I'll just pitch the Underdog, which means that I can play a land, Fable, and pop up the Bloodthirsty Adversary, which is good. I was going to say, I really wanted to be playing the Blue-Eye Control in this kind of scenario. Actually, I cannot play Fable and Voltic Surge, huh? Because I only have one red. That was kind of dumb. Too bad. Had to play this. If he has another kill spell, we just kind of eat it. And die. Land base is not being happy with us. If he pitched a Blood Token, which means that he doesn't have anything good, he might... Oh, I was going to say, he might not be able to kill this. Fan-friggin-tastic. You just got everything. Alright, we're at 6. Gotta pitch a bunch of cards. Pitch both of our Invokes because gotta do it. Just gotta do it. Alright, so we can Surge. Can't even Surge this. We have to Grasp this and Surge this. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3. 3 mana and 2 life will go down to 4. And then that means we need to have 1 red, 1 black, and 1 colorless, which means we can play the Harvester. Yes, we can play the Harvester. Because if he plays anything before combat... don't I get a save before he enters combat? What the heck? I don't know what was going on there. I take another 1 damage. Submit 0. Go down to 3. Alright, so we're gonna lose this game because Magic was being mean to us and basically did not give us a chance to kill this. Guess it didn't matter. Well, we got aggro out of the game again. Basically, I don't even know if there's anything to get out of those kind of situations. Early game, it's very finicky, and we don't have that much life gain in this deck, right? That was what the old Graveyard Trespasser was for. It's very good. This deck is very good against anything that's not all on the board. Stupid 1/1/2/2s, which mono red is only good at that. We've got a cut down that is keepable. Fable is keepable. 2 soul transfers, unfortunately not, but we'll pitch it to Fable. Alright, and it's Teferi, so it's probably not mono red aggro. Blue-white control. Okay, sounds normal. Esper controls. If it's Esper control, then I can't just drop Fable into a counterspell, right? Should I drop a Bankbuster into a counterspell? That feels even dumber. Let's see if he wastes a counterspell on Bankbuster. He definitely has a counterspell. He's playing, you know, two cards. There's a counterspell in his hand. There it is. We do hold up Soul Transfer, which is something. Can't Soul Transfer back to Bankbuster, though. We have a lot of dead cards in hand against Teferi. It's kind of the annoying part about Teferi. Wedding announcement. Alright. Do I want to cut down a 1/1? It's a potential card later, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think it's fine. I don't need to cut down the 1/1. Because my play is 3 mana anyway, so I'll hold up that extra mana. Well, here's probably Shield Drift or something. Ravine! Yeesh. Alright, I guess I'll have to cut this down. A little late for that counterspell there. Sokazin is fine. I don't know if I need the Sokazin. Okay, we did get a cut down, which is good. So let's see if it will block. Oh, he fell for the bait. Opponent got baited and just went in for... can I return anything? I don't have anything to return. Yeah, just fell for the kill for on Rafine. That also killed a 1/1. Not that great of a play, but... better than nothing, I guess. Strictly counter. We got a Harvester. If I attack any blocks, I lose my Treasure Maker. I have enough lands. I need to clear the board a little. I don't know if he's... oh, he is going to block. Okay, that's fine with us. Second wedding announcement. Do I need my Soul Transfer? No. Let's see if we can get a... counterspell here. That's not a counterspell. Underdog, okay, Arcast. We can blitz our underdog. See if he wants to block. See some card advantage. Does not want to block. Alright, then we can copy the Blood-Tide Harvester and kill his 2/2, and then we'll be taking 3. We'll be taking 3 a turn, that's no fun, right? I'm gonna have to do it. -X, -X. I almost targeted Underdog because I thought I had 2 tokens. I only had 1. We got a Voltic Surge. That's pretty good. That's hitting 4 damage. As long as he can get a Shield Drill on us. That's gonna kill my Reflection, huh? Well, it is what it is.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa, and I will protect my people.
Yeah, you got it.
My judgment is final.
Okay, he's going to play... Oh, he's going to get Thingamajigger out. And I think it's better for me to kill the Emperor or kill the Underdog. I think I'm just going to kill the Emperor. My plan was to attack the Emperor anyways. So this is a much better way of using that kind of a mana. Okay, so time to play my Shieldred. And then I can blitz out the Underdog. I get to draw a card anyways. I need to get my card draw on against Teferi and his Esper control. Does our opponent have a removal? He does. Thinking very carefully about how to play his Destroy Evil. What was it going to tap? Our mana advantage is gone. Now we only have 6 to 5 mana. Or 6 lands to 5 lands. But maybe we can win this just on the back of drawing with Underdogs. That's always good. The good thing about Underdog is that it can't eat a Wedding Announcement buffed, creature there. Oh, he's just attacking with a 4. Okay. So in that case, my block would be meaningless. He gets to draw a card, and my Harvester blocks a 2/2. I have a lot of life, right? Maybe it's better just to take it right now. Because he'll die anyways. But his board's getting scary, and I don't have anything to stop it with. Alright, we could return our Shieldred. Not that it's that impactful right now, because there's a 5/4 on the board. And it costs 4 to return Shieldred. That's no bueno. He does block. Not sure if that's right. But that does give us a chance to get rid of that. Now it costs 4 to blitz. Frickin' Rafine. Okay, we're probably gonna lose this game anyways. Painful, I know, but it is what it is. Oh, that's what we're missing. Where's our Invokes? He's gonna buff it for 4, so our block will be meaningless. Let's draw a card, see what we can get. Maybe we'll get our Invoke on. Even if we get our Invoke on. That's not an Invoke. So... blocking doesn't mean anything. Taking 4 will be making us going way too low, though. Top deck land, huh? Alright, that game. So, what was the problem with that game? I think the problem with that game was just not drawing Invoke Despair. That's basically it. We didn't get our card advantage on in neither the Exile Dude, what is that called? Corpse Appraiser, or Invoke Despair. Those are how we get more draws, and we didn't do that, so basically the deck did not perform. We were pretty cavalier with the underdog, but sometimes you just got it. First time we have a good hand in quite a while, and our opponent's mono blue aggro. So good hand, pointless play. Mono blue aggro going first, or mono blue tempo going first. We don't stand a chance. There is no world where we don't lose this game. Unless our opponent does not know how to play Magic. He's considering? Okay. I'm just imagining him, like, tapping out to play Jin, only to get invoked. In those scenarios, maybe, but even then, I just don't see it. Fading Hope. I already want to quit. Every time I go against Mono Blue, I just want to quit. Why did you, what? So probably a Jin. Right, it's probably a Jin. Well, it doesn't matter, because I gotta play the hand I'm dealt. Impulse? And he flips. And he has a Fading Hope. Wow, he just got everything. Not sure if that's correct. Does he do it that early? Well, if he has to tap out to play the Jin now. Okay, well, let's see if our opponent taps out. No, just a horror. It is horrible. Okay, Double Despair might not be useful. Bank Buster definitely isn't. I should play the Harvester. And the Underdog. It could just serve as a blocker. Honestly, that works. He has nothing. As long as he doesn't have a Jin, we might have a chance. Alright, one horror we can just chump block for a while. Never mind. Impulse, last card. You sure you don't want to wait? Okay. Our opponent is sure he doesn't want to wait. I can double block to kill that horror. And then what I'm gonna do? Bounce the Jin? The Jin is really already too scary for me, right? Let's see if it counterspell for this cut down. He does, but chose not to use it, I guess. Maybe it's a protection spell. Bounce the Haughty Jin. Okay. Can I block this? With the reflection? No, I kind of need the reflection to make a copy of the Bloodtide Harvester, right? Yeah. That needed to happen. And now I needed to top deck a land. That is not a top deck land. If this gets countered, do I just lose? I think so. back-to-back Invoke Despair is no fun. Wow. Okay, thanks, Shuffler. Guess that's the game I'm gonna play. Because it's more important to draw all 4 Invoke Despair this game, since I was complaining about it last game, right? Let's draw all 4 against the archetype that basically will counter it no matter when it's played. I would not say I lose that game. I would say, I mean, against Mono Blue, I was going to lose anyways, but that game was lost due to the shuffler. And that's also why I hate Mono Blue. It's not even a good deck, it's just you get lucky. And your opponent gets unlucky. And I go second. There's 15 games in a row now. What are we going to get? Should I keep this? I'm going second. I don't have removal. But I have Fable. So, it is another freaking aggro deck. Every single game we play against, we keep an early hand. It's control. We keep a late game hand. It's aggro, and it's just like, why do we even play? I'm gonna take like 6 this turn. And the Harvester's probably gonna die. Check. Can't block. Kill it. Okay, exile it. Another Harvester. Might be important. Raiju. Okay, less important. What is he gonna pump? Probably the chick. Right? No? Okay. Wait, I can just block this. Harvester. Hold up, make this appear. I don't even know if this is gonna get me anywhere. Play with fire. Well, you got it. Down to 3. Kumano. Countering it doesn't even do anything. I gotta start pitching all of these cards and hope I get a good... Nope. Do I even have life gain in this deck? Like, what am I hoping for? Kill a creature, kill an enchantment. Not good enough with the... I cannot Infernal Grasp this. I can play the Fable. I have to play the Fable because I have Invoke. If he sacks just this and the enchantment, then nothing really happens. But this doesn't really give me a turn either. Reckless Stormseeker. That's just game, right? What is he gonna pump? If I counter it, he pays 2, and he'll pump itself. Stupid game. If we went first, we might have to stand a chance. Against these aggro decks, we're always going second, so we never stand a chance. One day we're gonna have somewhat of a matchup that isn't completely dumb. And a card, an opening hand that isn't just wrecked. I don't think it's today, though. Opponent goes first. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna keep. I have Fable. Not that I don't think it matters too much. 3 Infernal Grasp. 3 Infernal Grasp. I'm gonna cast it on my turn, because otherwise he'll get mana on his turn. Hope that makes sense. Mono green, Stomper. Just a mono green deck. Okay. He's probably gonna try to fight me somehow. Elder. Okay, I can destroy the Elder. Because invoking right now is just gonna make him block, right? So I'm going to pitch a Grasp, and I need the land draw, so just a Grasp. Okay, land draw. I will Grasp. I don't need a Grasp when I can exile it. It's not playing anything? Good for me. It's not playing anything, I'm gonna invoke it. Alright, I'm gonna play a land that's untapped and get a token. That way I can hold up and make this appear. I feel like now I'm just picking on noobs. This deck was weird. Definitely wasn't good. Auto pay and go away. There it is. Alright, I'm gonna stop here because I want a game, and that's usually when I want to stop the video at and where I want to stop my play at. Yeah, it was not an enjoyable experience when only thing I've been playing against is basically the shuffler for the last 3-4 games. And for the fact that our opponent's playing some mono-colored, aggro, dumb, no thought process put into deck. Anyways, so my thoughts on the deck. My thoughts on this deck. It's high up in the meta, but in the lower tiers, I think it's trash. I think it's pointless. Invoke Despair costs too much. It's not very good against mono red, mono blue, mono white aggro. It's not good against any sort of mono-colored decks. It's a very good card if your opponent has a worthwhile deck, because it gets a lot of card advantage. But if your opponent just got like 2 1/1s on the board, or you know, and then they're about to play a Raiju, the Invoke Despair is not going to do anything. So make this appear kind of slow. Infernal Grasp killed us, too much damage. And Bloodtide Harvester, every time it comes out, it's very good. But the thing is, you don't draw early game, it's not really that impactful. So in terms of that, I still feel like cutting, Invoke Despair down to 3, cutting the Underdog, and changing the Soul Transfer into Graveyard Trespasser, so much better. Graveyard Trespasser is the king in lower tier, dumber style games, because it asks for a 2-for-1, and Invoke Despair, it's slower, it does give you more card advantage, but it costs too much, right? A 3-mana Graveyard Trespasser that asks for 2-for-1, yeah, at that point, you are basically forcing your opponent to expend their resources, and when it's expanded on the Trespasser, it's not on your face. But if they don't do it on the Trespasser, you gain a lot of life. That's why I still feel like Trespasser is the king. It's just the best sort of a lower tier, lower mana cost card in today's meta. That being the case though, Grixis, not a bad style to play. If you like sort of this tempo/control style, not full control like Azorius or Esper is, or full aggro like any of the mono decks are, I would say this is a deck that you can try out in. That's all I got for today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.